Craig, with Boyd, a lot of what has been discussed is just like getting him back healthy, getting him back pitching. In the last couple starts since he's done that, how would you evaluate what you've seen from him?
Yeah, I mean, I think like we're in a good spot. I mean, I think a lot of what I think a pitcher needs, like Matt needs, is he just needs to get on that consistent routine and to be on the pitch, bullpen pitch, not the injured mode where you're rehabbing and protecting and you got to limit things. So I think we're back to that place. And I think I think when I originally was saying that, I was like, that'll get Matt, I think, in a better, just in a good place in terms of making himself more consistent and execution improving, things like that. So I think we're in a good spot. He's had 2 good outings to start this, and hopefully, you know, as we're getting into this now, we're in a kind of normal season mode for Matt.
You said Sunday that Cabrera had an important day. You saw him doing like some agility work, and you're going to get him up and down maybe before the break. Just kind of where's he at, and how's he recovering from what he did?
Yeah, everything is good. I mean, we're just he had kind of his best throwing and running day like Sunday, so this week is basically going to be more of the same of that, and you know we'll go from there. I think we're basically 13 days or 2 weeks since 13 days I think since he got injured, so pretty new still, but we're making good progress.
How's Taillon doing after his rehab?
Yeah, everything's good with Jameson. You know, he's with us right now. The plan is for another rehab start, but if something should happen this week, then he would be available on a limited basis.
And then do you feel like after that, and then after the All-Star break, if he's not needed before then, he'd be good to go after one more rehab?
Yeah, if he makes another rehab and that goes well, I think we should be in good shape. Yeah.
And I know Palencia was throwing weighted balls last week.
Yeah, I mean, I think Danny is doing well. You know, we're symptom free. He's throwing baseballs, so we're making progress. I mean, we have to. Like, he would probably start mound things post All-Star break.
You and your players have talked a lot about their good ability of being able to turn the page no matter what happens, win or lose the day before. How have you noticed that benefit them in this kind of, you know, up and down season that you guys have had so far?
Yeah, look, that's a baseball season teaches you to do that because you have to, you know, you can have an emotional game end at 11 o'clock and there's another game at 1 o'clock the next day. It just you get taught to do it through that, and it's something that's required because there's so many games and there's so many results and no matter what the emotion of the game the night before, it starts new at 1 o'clock or 6 o'clock the next night. So in that sense, the game's a really good teacher, and I think you learn that it's required of you pretty fast. You know, whether it's a consistent season or a really streaky season.